Hey everybody, Candice here, and this is a set report for The Flash Season 7, Episode 10. They were filming at the Westin Bayshore in downtown Vancouver, and there's two different scenes here. The first one here is with Candice Patton as Iris West Allen, Kayla Compton as Allegra Garcia, and Victoria Park as Kamilla Hwang, also known as Team Citizen to some people. And they were doing a scene together where they go and confront this woman that is outside this building, and you see them just like pop out the side there and that woman walk over to talk to him. Because of that limo pulling up and where it pulled up, I kind of didn't get a very good angle of the confrontation. Yeah, it as you can see here, it pretty much blocks out the entire angle because, you know, everyone there is short enough that you can't see over the roof of it. A little frustrating, but, you know, these things happen sometimes. The building that they're at is called the LaSalle Building, and I don't know what LaSalle Building means, if it's got a reference in the comics, but if someone knows, great, let me know. But the scene has Kamilla show this woman something on a phone, and then that woman seems to disregard what it says or doesn't seem concerned by it and just walks away on them. And then she's confronted by a different thing later on, which when you see the scene with the Flash here that's now on, when you see the Flash scene in a moment, you will see who she was confronted by too, because the Flash gets confronted by them here in a minute. And if you've been following my blog for a while, you'll know this person from a set that I shot back in December. And that's just that's just Grant there being silly before the start of the take. That wasn't part of the scene. I was so busy explaining, I forgot to explain that's not part of the scene, him looking nuts there. So this is him actually doing the scene, and you see he just comes to a dead stop. He can't go any further. And that is the person that's going to show up in the next clip. Is they're just all of a sudden making him do this. This guy, this mystery guy in the mask, who we saw a guy in a mask with the same mask at a set a couple of months ago. And at that time we didn't have any idea what was going on, and even still now today I don't know much of what's going on with him yet. But this scene really has, as you saw, Grant did that like can't go any further thing, then gets out of the frame of the camera, and this guy walks towards where Grant would have been standing. Looks like he's looking down at him, and then he's just gonna dust his hands off and act like he just got rid of the Flash and walk away. And that is the scene for this set. Here's some photos from that set from just still photos I took. This is Grant getting ready for the scene, and that's, you can see he's standing in the position you saw him in the video. Here's a couple of photos that someone else took at the set that they were nice enough to give me straight on shots, so I like those because I didn't quite get that angle, but they did. This is more shots coming up here that I had. It's him talking with somebody in between takes, discussing like, how do you want me to play this? What do you want me to do? It kind of looks like he's asking like, I don't get it. What do you want? I don't know what the context of that is now. I don't know why he's doing this thing. Sometimes you just catch a singular moment, and out of context it's hard to explain what it might be. You can see Grant and the mystery man walking beside him off to the side there. And Grant's masked up in between takes. And this is, in the scene because he's got his mask, well, his face mask off. His mouth mask, I guess. Here's that mystery man that I photographed a couple of months ago. And now you can get a better look at some of the close-up stuff of like the mask and his wardrobe. And I don't know if it'll help anyone figure out who it is, because I don't yet. In between scenes, I saw him do this a couple of times. He does this like weird dance thing, and I don't know. I don't know if it's a superstition. At first I thought maybe because of the mask he was having trouble finding his mark, and that's why he was looking at the ground. But he would go into like a dance almost, so I don't know. Here's Candice Patton showing up to set and getting ready to work. You know, she's still wearing her ski jacket, so she's not filming at this time. There's the mystery man beside her without his mask on, so that's the only look I got at him that day. Here's Candice again, you know, noticing me, noticing her. Here's Candice Patton, Kayla, Compton, and Victoria Park on set together as Team Citizen. They did that first scene you saw in the set, and this is Kayla and Victoria in a take where Candice was not on set yet at the moment when this was taken. Excuse me. There's the three of them having a laugh in between takes. This is right, like, just the start of the scene. Candice is at the front of the group, and she leads the group over to where they'll walk over, which is to the back end of that limo that you can just see at the edge of the frame there. And in the scene, they walk from one side of the building over to the edge of that limo, and there they are again having another laugh in between takes. This side of the limo, and you can see to the far right is that mystery guy, and I don't know if they notice him in the scene or not. I mean, it would look like it from that angle, but I don't. The way the scene was shot, it kind of didn't feel like it. Here's Victoria showing that mystery woman something on a phone, and this is the mystery woman. I don't know who she is, and if somebody does know, feel free to let me know in the comments. She definitely seemed to have a big enough scene that she was interacting with the mystery villain, and she was interacting with Team Citizen. So in this episode, she's going to be somebody. And here's the scene they did. Mystery villain is like clapping his hands in a slow clap at her, and it seemed the way they were filming the scene at first that they were friendly to each other. There seemed to be a cordial conversation going on, and then at a moment's notice it all changed, and the mystery woman suddenly started doing the same thing that Grant did at that set a couple of months ago, where she's holding her head, looks terrified, and like crumples to the ground. And I don't understand what's going on with this guy. I mean, I'm sure they'll explain it as the season goes along, but he seems to be able to make people just like terrified and crumple to the ground on a moment's notice. And this is a photo of the name of the building they had, which was LaSalle Building, which I don't know if there's any context in the DC universe to a LaSalle, but that's the report for this set, and hopefully I'll have more coming up soon. Thanks for checking out. You can see more on my channel from other sets in the past, or check out my blog, linked in the description.